Yes.
So do you take us or do you assign someone else to take us to the next world?
I will come to take you because you are my responsibility. You are my chosen few. Now, at that point in time, whether you see me as Christ or Krishna is your soul's impression or anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're waiting to see Meher Baba,
Hmm.
you might just see me in a very flashy light as Meher Baba. Right?
Correct.
I'm talking about impressions of the mind, or continuous impressions that we make.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We
Right.
also tell ourselves, oh my God, when I'm 80, I'll look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how you will look? You've not seen the future.
Right.
But you can make an assumption that I might look like this when I'm in my 90s. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You might have some picture in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a picture of Baba in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
it will manifest that way.
Mm.
What stops it from manifesting? Nothing.
Correct. So my question is then why have you chosen Seclusion Hill for the launching pad and not your Samadhi?
No, Samadhi is for you to continuously rejuvenate yourself. Samadhi, the work at the I am present there for everybody. But on Seclusion Hill, it's a one-on-one. When you're in a classroom, you have 50 students and one master teaching everybody the same thing. Right?
Right.
So Samadhi is a representation of that. But if you want one-on-one coaching, where will you go?
To a special coaching class.
So what is that special coaching class in the end for you?
So that's Seclusion Hill.
That's Seclusion Hill.
And at the end of the life, that is the special coaching.
Yeah.
To progress and pass.
Correct.
And go to the next.
Correct.
Phase of our soul's journey.
Samadhi is a representation of me whilst I was in human form in body, and then to correlate to me as I existed. Something for you to hanker, right? To say this is where Baba is still there for us. But when you are no more, what do you need?
Then I need Baba.
Yeah, so you don't need to be at the Samadhi.
Right. So there I need to be where Baba. But of course, Baba is also in Samadhi.
Absolutely, but this is, as I'm saying, it's secluded, it's separate, right? But I'm talking about, I'm constantly talking about your impressions at the soul level. If the soul's journey is not to be here, it may not be here. How strongly you feel about it is up to you. The soul is free the moment you drop the body. But if you're preparing yourself, say, oh, I'm going to Seclusion Hill, your soul will be here in there's no time frame of seconds. You'll just be here.
So that makes sense. So if the soul is so tuned to Baba and wants to go back home when you drop the body,
correct,
you'll like to identify a location associated with Baba. So one could be Samadhi, another could be seclusion, but because at the end of your life it is one-to-one, so you don't want to go to crowded Samadhi, but you'd like to come in Seclusion Hill to have a secluded.
Yeah, and then when Baba opens the door of the home for you and you come with bags, don't we all ask each other, oh my God, how much shopping you have done? Your bags are so heavy, what have you brought? Isn't it? It's the same question I will ask you. What are you coming with? Why is your bag so heavy? And what is there in that bag that you want to load on that chariot and make it more heavy? Right?
Correct. So therefore, throughout the life we have to prepare to be lighter and lighter and lighter. So when we meet you, there's no bag. It's like your sadhana.
I'm not talking about any deprivation. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that if you have to indulge, don't indulge. I'm not even getting there, because your journey for as many years that you've come to enjoy and have a good time. So, one should never get into that guilt space. Oh, I am on my spiritual path and therefore I cannot do X or Y or A or B or C. Please do not get into that space, because you are only putting in restrictions for your own self. I have never said that. I've only said what are you doing to come on a clean chit?
Like the Sadra of Baba.
Yeah, on a clean chit means how much you are ready to come home. Some people are perpetual travelers, right? Coming back home for them is not really important, isn't it?
Correct.
But for some people it means everything.
Hmm.
That's the most sanctified place for them. Home is everything for them.
Correct.
Then you use words like, I'm very house proud, I love to be home in my own comfort, in the four walls of my home. So it is exactly preparing yourself to coming back home. How ready are you to come back home? And what are you carrying with you in your new home? Carrying new things, new impressions means good impressions, right? Not riffraff or garbage.
I have one third question. I will record that in a third part. Just give me a minute.